Hello everyone, it's me Linda. This is my channel, Lindy P's Place. Welcome, and I hope you're doing well today. I thought I would come on and work a little bit on my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery Volume 8. Our prompt for this week is Hexies, hexagons. And I haven't had very much experience with hexagons. I vaguely remember years ago having a prompt to do something with Hexies, but I can't remember what I was doing that I had to make one. But anyway, I have been making some because I have to put them on my wall hanging. So let me show you first what I used. I used my die cut here, and this is from Kaiser Crafts, and it's just nesting hexagons, and I've had this for such a long time, and so I decided I would use this to cut my hexagons, and I used the smallest one, and then I used this one, and I cut out a lot. I don't know which ones I'm going to be using, but I was having fun putting them together. So, and I used these, and so I have this size, and these are pre-cut hexiforms, and I don't remember where I got them because I've had them for a very, very long time, and I could have gotten them from the thrift store, or I could have gotten them from Amazon. I'm just not sure. And then I have this size. Now, this is a 1/2 inch, and this is a 3/4. And I do have a couple of other sizes, but I decided to go with these. So I haven't actually tried the small one yet, but the, let me see, get something that shows up well. They're perfect. They fit these little things perfect for, I haven't tried, like I said, I haven't tried doing one of the small ones. I might try one of those with you today. I have been using this size. And as you can see, I have a little bit more room with this size. This size is not going to give me very much space, so I don't know how well I'm going to do with that one. But we might try one of those. But first, I've got this much done, and I thought I would use these and then add this one here. Now, I didn't give this a whole lot of thought when I started putting them together. Had I would have reversed these two. But I don't think it really matters. Makes a flower, right? So I was thinking I might do that. But then I also really like these, and I've got 2 of those made. And I was thinking this one would be pretty in the middle, and then do a few more of this fabric. I'm not sure I have enough cut. I might have. I think I might be short one. Let's see. I have a few more over here, but I didn't want to use these because they were too dark. Might could. Let's see. No. I cut out a lot. I did. I might could do this. This one doesn't have a flower on it at all. But I might could do that. I don't know. I'm just going to, what I was going to do today was just show you how I think I'm going to do one of these. I haven't did these. I'm probably going to end up doing them all. I really like doing them. So I'm going to start with this one. And after I do this, then I'll show you how I put those together. So now I did center this as best I could, and then I pinned it so that it didn't move on me. And I'm not going to take these out. I'm leaving them in because, well, I don't know. I'm just not going to take them out. I don't know why. Some people take them out, but I'm not going to. And then I'm just going to stitch this down. Now I'm a bit slow, so it could take a little while. So if you don't want to watch this whole process, you can forward through it and get to another part. And then just to make sure that it stays down, I've been going halfway and just adding a little stitch. Now, I don't think most people do that, but I don't know, because I really didn't spend much time watching how they were done. I just sort of figured out how I wanted to do mine and did it. And like I said, I don't think for sure that you're supposed to keep the, because usually people use these, they use paper. It's called paper piercing, but these are not paper. They're like a little felt piece, but I'm just leaving them in because I don't see any reason to take them out. Maybe if I was doing something like a quilt, I might, but I just don't know that much about them. But this works for me, so I might need my little thing to help me pull my needle through, and I don't have it in here, so I'm just going to struggle with it. And I'm just kind of overlapping those together at the where the little points are, where I'm sewing them down. I don't really know how to explain what I'm doing because I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I don't really know how to tell you what I'm doing. I'm just kind of wadding it up right here and stitching it down. I wouldn't be the one that you would want to get your instructions from. I'm just showing you how I do it, but I'm sure it's not the right way. But it's working for me, so it's what I'm doing. You know, all the stitching that I know how to do, I've learned from, well, before I did the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, I did a couple of challenges from Ann Wood, I think was her name. It's been a while back. We did 52 tags. I might do that. I might show that for my flip through this week, the 52 tag that we did. And I learned an awful lot from her. And then I started doing the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery projects, and really for the time that I've been doing them, I should have learned a lot more, but I'm one of those people that you learn a few things and you're satisfied. I need to learn something new, some new stitches. I do the same stitches all the time because I like them. And I'm comfortable with them. But, well, just like this. And this is hard. I need my little thing, and I don't have it. And I don't want to go get it. Let me do this. I don't want to get up. So we only got just 2 more of these to go. And then I might pause the camera and go and get my thing. Maybe. I might have to pause and go get it. I might not be able to finish. My fingers are getting sore from pushing on it now already. So I didn't bring all my supplies in here. I stitch in the living room, and I just brought what I thought I needed. And as you can tell, I'm no expert. But I'm always happy with how my things turn out, pretty much. The main thing is I enjoy doing it. Okay, that's the last one. Okay, now I just need to tie this off. There we go. And there it is. Messy on the back, but that won't show. And very cute, don't you think? I do. All right, before I start trying to do this one, which is going to be way harder for me to do, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my little puller thing. Okay, it's just a little rubber thing, but it helps to pull the needle through. So, all right, I'm going to see if I can do this little one. Okay, let's get the needle and thread. All right, let's try this. Ooh, I don't hardly have anything at all to stitch to, so I can't even hold on to my needle now. Don't know how this is going to work out. These little ones might not be for me. I think I messed up already. Yeah, I did. You know what I think I need to do, which will probably be a disaster. I'm going to try trimming this just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just to give me a little bit more fabric. I'd rather trim these down. I think I'd rather trim these down. I don't know. Maybe it'd be better if I just laid fabric down and just cut these. All right, that was just a tiny bit. Might not have been enough, but we'll see. Oh yeah, see, that gave me a little bit more space. Is it the right way? No. But whatever works. Let's see. I already got a knot in my thread, so I'm going to try this again. I think these would be really cute to use if I can get them. Ow. My finger in the way. Maybe if I can get it started. It might work out better. We'll see. I made some that I didn't like. They didn't look right. They were kind of, I don't know if I pulled my thread too tight or what I did, but they looked a little wonky. So I took them apart and redid them. Never did figure out what it was that I was doing that didn't seem right. Here we go. Why am I having so much trouble anyway? I think it's my needle. I think I would have been better off if I'd have used a longer needle. Maybe. All right. Got the first one down. Let's see. I probably don't even need to do this step because this one's so much smaller, but I'm doing it anyway. Now, I can tell you what I don't like. I don't like doing these little ones. They're too hard. They're too much of a challenge for me. Maybe after I do a few, I might get the hang of it, but right now, I'm saying it's much easier to work with the ones that are a little bigger. But I did want to try these, so I thought I'd try it on camera. So you're hearing what I'm thinking, because I'm thinking out loud about these. That's not down good enough. I need to come back and put another stitch right there. For one thing, it's hard for me to see these. Whoops. Hold on. I got a knot going here. Not only that, but what's going on here? There. I might decide that I don't even want to show y'all this. And I think next time I'm going to try a longer needle, because I'm definitely fumbling around with this one. I mean, it seemed like it worked fine for the bigger ones, but for this one, I don't know. My fabric's fraying on the edges. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Seems like it's taking a long time to go around too. So what's everybody been up to? What have I been doing? Let's see. What have I been doing? I've been working on my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. I finished a swap that I was doing. Got that sent off. And I need to work a little bit in my Alice in Wonderland journal before my next journaling class. So I need to work on that. And put that there, okay. So yeah, I've got some things going on. All right, we're about to see what's happened here. I need to go over there and catch that piece right there, that frayed. I don't know if I can, it's frayed. But I'm just going to take my needle. I'm just going to go right across here. Didn't go through, did it? Yeah, it did right there. I'll come back and get that out. Okay. I need to see if I can get this to... I'm not sure. It's the fabric frayed so bad right there, so I don't know if I can fix it. I might have to, I don't know, maybe could put a little glue on it to keep it from fraying any further. I think I got it anyway. Put one more stitch in it. There. Well, that turned out to be a very awkward thing I did, but hey, it's done. Got a couple of those places here I need to snip. Where'd my little snippers go? What did I do with them? Oh, they're right here in front of me. That. And where was the other place? Oh, right here. There we go. Not too bad. That's a little messed up right there, but I'm not going to worry about that. So that's the tiny ones. Believe me, I'd rather do the bigger ones. But anyway, now that that's done, I'm going to show you. Of course, you've probably seen this before, so you could probably just go watch someone else's, and it'd be a lot quicker and probably a lot easier. Okay, I'm going right here. First, I'm going to do this. I'm going to attach these two together. I'm going to put right sides together, and I'm going to line it up. Just like that. And I'm just going to do a little, I don't know, overcast or buttonhole, whatever you want to call it. Just going to go along here. Just like this. And the main thing I'm making sure of is that I keep these lined up. Keep getting hung. Whoops. I've had a lot of comments from subscribers that say, oh, I would like to do that, but I don't know how. Well, if you see here, if you watch me, you can see that I don't really know what I'm doing either. But I'd really love to do it. And so, you know, you can always go and find you a channel on YouTube that can show you what you need to know. That's exactly how I learned. I did not learn when I was a little girl or anything like that. And I'm not real good at it, but hey, I'm still learning. And I know that I don't do everything the right way, but I figure, you know, if it comes out okay, then that's all that matters. I'm not in it for, you know, trying to be good enough to sell stuff or anything like that. As long as it looks okay in the end, that's all that I care about. And as much as I love perfection, I'm never going to be good enough to be satisfied with what I do as far as this goes. But hey, it works. There it is. It's put together. I'm happy with it. Now I'm just going to, well, I'm going to tie this off first just to make sure, but then I'm just going to go straight on over to the next one, and like that. And then I'm just going to fold that down so that these two will line up like that. And I'm going to go right ahead and stitch these together. And I think by the time I do this, I think you'll pretty much have the idea of how it's done. And of course, you don't have to have a die to do this. Whoops, I'm going too far down. You don't need a die to do this. You can do this. You just lay your fabric down and cut it a little larger than your hexagon. And it'd be good to use the proper size needle, because I really do think that this one is too small. But it's the only one I have in here, and I don't want to get up and go back into the living room. All my stitching stuff that I use for my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery is on the sofa, because that's usually where I'm sitting and stitching. And I don't have to move it because there's nobody here. I move it on the weekends if my granddaughter's coming over. Otherwise, it just stays right there all the time. Well, my needle came in threaded again. And the other thing, I know you're supposed to bring your needle to your thread, but that doesn't work for me. I have to take my thread to my needle. I can't, I don't know how ladies do it. I can't. Mine just doesn't work that way. So I don't even thread my needle in the proper way, but it gets done. And I don't remember the reason you're supposed to thread your needle that way. It has something to do with keeping your thread from fraying at the end or splitting or whatever they call it. But for me, I can't do that. It doesn't work. I'm not sure this is going to look very good because I really haven't been paying attention to how far I've been going down with my thread. Sometimes I have to take it out and redo it, but we'll see. I'm almost to the end. You're just supposed to catch the very, 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 very ends of your fabric. And I might have went a little too far, I'm not sure. I think it's getting time for me to have some new glasses. I think I go next month for my eye exam. I think I need some new ones. Oh yeah, that's good. There we go. Now when I get this side stitched down, it'll lay down flat, or it should. Let me tie this off. And I'll show you what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to end this video. You've suffered through enough of my stuff for now. I'm going to, not that. That's for something else. I'm going to put this one down here and that one there. Now, like I said before, had I been thinking about it, and I might, since I haven't did that one yet, I might come back and move those so that they all go across where they're supposed to. I might just take that one out and redo it because I would be happier with it, I think. So that's going to be my hexagon flower. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to switch these two. Had I been thinking about it, it would have been done already, but I really wasn't thinking about it. So I'm going to do that. I was going to make some little ones, but I don't know. I really like this, and I think I might go ahead and make 2 more of these and just maybe put them in a line. I will come back and show you where I'm going to put these on my wall hanging later when I figure out. I got a lot cut. I really like them. I'm just not sure. I don't want to put too many on, but I really like them. I thought about doing this. I don't have one of those things out, so, well, wait a minute. I'll show you what I was thinking. I was thinking about maybe doing this one, putting it in between, well, just pretend like it's in between these two, and just put that somewhere. I might do that, or I might, that one's too big. I thought there was another one here that, I don't know where it went. I'm thinking that one. Yeah, I guess that was it. I thought I had another one, but I guess not. I guess that, oh, it might have been this little bitty one, but like that one, but I don't think that one will work out because, well, you know what I could do? I could stitch that one on and use that. Or I could stitch it on. What if I stitched it on there? That would be pretty. I could stitch that on, couldn't I? Like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to do one more. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm still thinking. I know one thing's not going to be these little ones. I don't like those. I don't like using those. I mean, I might try. I might practice a little bit, but for now, I'm going to get my flower done, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make one more like that. Or I already have it, don't I, somewhere? I thought I did. I don't know. It's around here somewhere. No, I haven't. Maybe I'll do these and put a little one in the middle. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure it out, and when I do, I will let you know. So, yeah, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and thanks for stopping by and watching. The more you watch me stitch, I think the more you understand why I don't normally do it on camera. I'm really just not comfortable doing it on camera, but every once in a while I feel like I should make a video showing what I'm doing instead of just doing it and then showing you after it's done. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye for now. So thanks a lot for stopping by, and I will be back soon to show you what's going to be, what's going to come next. So thank you everybody, and please take care of yourselves. Be happy, be safe, be well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.